How are y'all doing today? We are back for part 2 of our Dragon Ball manga review. Last time we went over the Emperor Pilaf and Tournament Saga. This time we're going to be going over the entire Red Ribbon Army saga. So that includes Red Ribbon Army and then like all 3 Commander sagas all together. So that's what we're going to be talking about. Let's go ahead and get into the review. The Red Ribbon Army saga kicks off with the events immediately after the 21st Tenkaichi Budokai tournament. This involves Goku going on a journey to find the 4-star ball, which is his last memento from Grandpa Gohan. His search first leads him to a small area where he finds his first Dragon Ball. This contains some of the Red Ribbon Army members. Goku defeats them easily, including Commander Silver, who we later learn is one of the top commanders of the Red Ribbon Army. He informs the officer, Commander Red, that his kid took him out, and with this being very disappointing, he's disbanded from the group. Goku, after taking the Dragon Ball, heads to the next location where one is located. This leads him to an icy tundra area where he falls unconsciousness from the cold. A young girl finds him and brings him back into her house, and he gets warmed up. He learns that the tower near outside the town is actually a Red Ribbon Army base. This is the base of Red Ribbon Army Commander White. This tower is called Muscle Tower, and apparently one of the Dragon Balls might be inside. With this knowledge, Goku decides to go take it on as a thanks for 1 being heated up and 2 to find the Dragon Ball. We learn that there are 6 floors to this tower. The first 2 Goku easily gets through with it just holding low level grunts. However, when he reaches the 3rd level, he reaches his first obstacle. He's up against a big strong man who we figure out later is an android. Goku, however, doesn't have too much difficulty dismembering him and continues to move on. On the 4th floor, he encounters a ninja. Apparently, this ninja gives Goku some trouble. However, he doesn't really start fighting Goku till the near end of this fight. He's mostly just running away. After defeating him easily, Goku then moves on to the 6th floor. This is where we meet Commander White. However, this was a trap and Commander White drops Goku down into the 5th floor. Here on the 5th floor, Goku encounters a monster. This monster is able to repel all of his attacks because of how squishy he is. Goku gets a great idea from the cold and decides to break open a wall, which freezes the monster to death, hardening it so Goku can defeat it. After this, Goku hops up to the 6th floor, and him and Android 8 take down Commander White, and this allows him to free the mayor of the town. The mayor of the town gives him the Dragon Ball as thanks for helping him out. He also advises Goku that the Red Ribbon Army is strong and that he should be very wary. However, this event also broke his Dragon Radar, so with this happening, he's forced to go find Bulma to continue his search. After meeting back up with Bulma again, she fixes the Dragon Radar and she decides that she wants to come along for a ride. They arrive in a desolate area, and after easily defeating some Red Ribbon Army members, Bulma realizes how much trouble they're actually in. We learn that the Red Ribbon Army is actually the strongest army in the world. This puts a lot of fear in Bulma. Goku realizes that the Dragon Ball they are looking for is under the sea. This wouldn't be an issue, however, Bulma accidentally grabbed her dad's capsule core case instead of her own, so she has to find a way to get into her submarine. Goku realizes that Kame house is not far from here, so him and Bulma travel over there. Over there we meet back up with Master Roshi, Krillin, and Launch. Krillin decides he wants to come along, and Roshi and Launch decide to protect the Dragon Balls while they go in search for the missing Dragon Ball in the ocean. While making their way, they start getting chased by Commander Blue, the strongest member of the Red Ribbon Army that we've met so far. Luckily, they outmaneuver them by making it under a cave. They realize that this cave might also contain the treasure chest that they've been looking for this entire time. Krillin's heard rumors that there are treasure chests near this area and he wanted to try and find some. And it turns out the cave that they ended up in is the same cave that the treasure lies in. They start getting chased by Red Ribbon Army members, and all of them get taken out by traps besides Commander Blue, so it's up to him to take down the gang. Goku has to defeat a robot. Once Goku, Bulma, and Krillin find the treasure, General Blue also finds them and they start fighting. He defeats Krillin, however, Goku comes along and defeats General Blue. General Blue steals the 2 Dragon Balls they have and also finds the other Dragon Ball. So in total, he has the 3 Dragon Balls and the gang has none. Once the gang finally escape the tunnel, once Goku and Krillin and Bulma get dropped off by Goku at Kame House, Goku leaves to go find General Blue with the Dragon Radar. He makes it to a town called Penguin Town where he meets a girl named Irelie. Irelie is a strong robot girl, however Goku doesn't know this at this point. General Blue shows up and is trying to find a plane so he can make it back to the commander's base. While in town, Goku fights Commander Blue, however since he's weakened, Goku starts winning against General Blue again, however he threatens a civilian, so Irelie takes him down instead. Goku gets the Dragon Balls back from this, and General Blue makes his way back to the base. Commander Red is disappointed in his commander's performances at this point, as a single kid is dismantling their whole army. So what he does is he calls on the world #1 assassin, General Tao. General Tao one-taps General Blue with just his tongue, just to show how strong he is. The next Dragon Ball is located at the base of Korin Tower, a big tower that leads up to the heavens. We see at the base of the tower a tribe defending the base of the tower. However, the Red Ribbon Army wasn't interested in the tower, but the Dragon Ball that the townsfolk seem to hold. One of the townsfolk is easily able to destroy the Red Ribbon Army. However, General Tao comes along. General Tao kills the father who's defending the tribe. This is going to be the motivation for Goku once he collects all 7 Dragon Balls. His plan is to revive Appa's father. Goku fights General Tao, however he loses, and General Tao thinks he's dead, but he's actually not. General Tao takes 3 of the Dragon Balls, not realizing that the 4th is on Goku himself. We learn that Goku's going to have 3 days to prepare for General Tao to come back and collect the last Dragon Ball. Goku during this time climbs Korin Tower and meets Master Korin himself. Master Korin trains him by knocking Goku down off the tower, making him recline, and by chasing him all the time. This gives Goku a newfound strength and new abilities. After Korin knows Goku is in the good safe hands, he sends Goku down on his way. General Tao shows up and starts attacking again, however Goku saves the day just in time, saving Appa's life. Goku with his newfound strength is easily able to destroy Tao, killing him. Or so we think. After this, Goku is easily able to collect the 5th Dragon Ball from another Red Ribbon Army member. After this, he lets the group know that he's going to go attack their base, since that's where one of the last Dragon Balls is located. So after going there alone, the rest of the gang decide that he's going to need help, so they suit up and start making their way over there. Well, once Goku arrives at the base, he starts tearing through the entire army, and he makes it up to the top, where General Red and Officer Black and General Red are. Officer Black learns that the reasoning for finding the Dragon Balls is that the commander wants to gain new height. This angers Officer Black, since he wants world domination, and many of his men have sacrificed their lives for this. So Officer Black kills Commander Red, becoming the new leader of the Red Ribbon Army. Officer Black quickly encounters Goku after this, however Goku is easily able to defeat them. Once Goku has defeated Officer Black, the rest of the gang show up, but they realize that Goku has single-handedly taken down the Red Ribbon Army. And this is what concludes the Red Ribbon Army saga. Now that we've done our overview of the Red Ribbon Army saga, let me tell y'all what I think about it. So, the Red Ribbon Army saga is the longest arcs or saga so far in all of Dragon Ball. It's pretty good. I really like it. the beginning's a little slow since most of the commanders are pretty easy to defeat, but it starts ramping up once you get to Commander Blue, because he's actually able to put up a fight against like Goku and Krillin, and then obviously when Tao Pai comes in, he's also really threatening and makes Goku go train for 3 days, so that's really fun. What I think this arc does best, I think what this arc does best is honestly like world building. We get to see a lot of places. We even go like visit some old places where characters went off to, like West City where Bulma lives, and we get to see like how futuristic Dragon Ball actually is. And then we also get to see some snowy areas, some more beachy areas, some desolate areas. We even get to see the town where Ariel lives, which is like more of a small countryside, but there's a lot of robot inventions and stuff. But yeah, I think this arc is just really good at world building in general. And I do like how Commander Black ended up being the final villain in the end. I will say the final like raid on the Red Ribbon Army base was kind of lackluster, just because Goku was easily able to defeat Officer Black. His true like final fight was his second fight against Tao Pai, but I mean it's still a good arc. It's not my favorite Dragon Ball arc, but like, sorry, after rethinking it, I'm gonna be honest, this might be my least favorite Dragon Ball arc. I don't necessarily think, but here's the thing, I don't think this is a bad arc, but compared to the other Dragon Ball arcs, I just don't think it like holds up as well to the other ones. I think if it had a stronger ending, it would be above some of the arcs for me, but like, I don't know, it just like, it wasn't the best. I do enjoy how it flows into the next arc, which is the Fortune Teller Baba arc. I like how they flow together. That's one thing Dragon Ball really does well that you don't see as much with Dragon Ball Z. The arcs do truly flow together. Like, the Emperor Pilaf arc flows really well into the tournament arc, and then the tournament arc kind of flows into the Red Ribbon Army arc, because Goku did say he was going to go searching for the Dragon Balls in a year when they were off cooldown, when they were like, and then the end of this arc, he still has one last Dragon Ball to find, so it flows into the next arc. And then like after that point, I mean, like, just thinking about it, I won't talk about it, I'll talk about this like in a future episode or two, but like all the arcs for Dragon Ball flow into each other like really well comparatively to like Dragon Ball Z. The only arcs that really flow into each other for Dragon Ball Z are the Saiyan Saga into the Namek Saga, and then like you can maybe say Namek Saga into the very beginning of the Android Saga with Mecha Frieza and like King Cold. But like, I don't know, that's kind of yeah. I think my favorite fight during this arc was, I think my favorite fight was actually against, I don't remember his name, but it was the ninja dude. There wasn't as much like fist fighting going on during this fight, but like there's just a lot of comedic moments. My favorite moment being when Goku grabs the boiling water and pours it down the breathing hole that the ninja was using to breathe underwater. I thought that was comedic, but actual like fight would probably be against Tao Pai, which isn't that much of a surprise. I'd say the second fight against him, honestly. But yeah, that's the Red Ribbon Army Saga. It's probably my least favorite arc out of all the Dragon Ball arcs, but it's not a bad arc. Like, it's not a bad arc. It's just my least favorite out of the Dragon Ball sagas. But yeah, that's my review of that's part 2 of the Dragon Ball manga review. Next time we're going to be going into the Fortune Teller Baba saga and the Tien Shin saga. But with that being said, y'all take care. Make sure y'all like and subscribe if y'all enjoyed the video, and make sure y'all hit that noti bell so you know when the next Dragon Ball Thon video drops. I'll catch y'all on the next one.